Action.
Hi. Well, looks like we're already here. That didn't take long. Lot of questions. We gotta go on fast. I don't know how long this will go on. We'll find out. Anyways, question time. Let's go. All right, first one, we have a two-parter. Is it possible to meet you in VR chat? What is your favorite VR chat avatar species? Yeah, you can come meet me in VR chat. Uh, Hold on. I hired some of it. Where is? Oh, why are you small? Well, you're normally like up here. Okay, whatever. Listen, just can you just bring out something like my username or something so people can know how to find me on VR chat? Okay, all right. He'll get that in just a second. Um, yeah, you can find me on VR chat. I'm pretty easygoing. If we get on VR chat, I just play a lot of games and stuff. Like, okay, well, can you make it bigger so people can see it? Thank you. We'll play a lot of games, and I just kind of have a good time. Just be yourself. Thank you. This is my username that you can stand by, and this is the profile picture and everything, so you can friend me. Go right ahead. Don't worry, I don't bite. This is my favorite VR chat species. It was actually the very first species that I ever had. These are called Rickors or Rickorchis. Rickkorchi. Rickorchi. They also have different variations such as Rickers, Rikkor, or Swarias, which are completely different but are still in the same family. But these are my favorite because I can have favorites, and this is it. The next question is, who inspires you to make content? Um, I'm just going to explain because I'll give you an excuse to figure out how to pronounce the name. Um, so obviously I started off with doing Pokemon content. Again, I'm currently working on an animation with a Flareon, so I'll be sending that soon to YouTube. It's almost done, thankfully. Um, I saw. Oh God, now I got editor just put it up here. Um, Pataphote? Maybe? I don't know, dude. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. I hope I'm saying it right. Pataphone. If not, damn it. Um, Pataphone makes Pokemon animations, and he was the complete inspiration for me to kick off my YouTube career, which I will be doing a deep dive video into, like, my journey through YouTube later in the future. But this Pataphone. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's bothering me that I don't know for sure. Um, Pataphone is the whole inspiration. If you haven't seen his stuff, go check out his stuff. I always dreamed of being as good as him at animating. Never accomplished that dream, but goddamn, he is good. I recommend you go check him out. Next question is, what is your favorite video game of all time? The greatest video game of all time, believe it or not a Nintendo game. It is a game you can find on Steam. It is called Endling. Editor put it right here. Endling is my favorite game of all time. It has an immersive story. It's kind of like a mix between 2D and 3D with a 3D like side scroller. It's I don't How do I explain it without spoiling it? You just have to play. It's emotional, it's heartfelt, and on top of all of that, just it's my favorite game of all time. Everyone who watches this video, I genuinely recommend you go play it. Again, Endling right here. If you want the full name, it's Endling Extinction is Forever. Next question is, does Dead Revolution like cheese? You son of a bi- Next question, what is your favorite persona? Me! I'm the best! I'm favorite! Me! Next question. Do you remember me from 2021? Smiley face. Ah, yes. It's been a while, isn't it? Very good to see you again. I remember you back when I was still a wee little lad back in my little office recording. Yes, it has been a while, has it not? Well, it is good to see you again. You should stop by more often. Care for some tea? This next one being another two-parter. Here we go. For Dead Revolution, what pizza topping do you like?
Cheese pizza with pineapples, ham, and bacon. Fight me.
For Burt, what is your favorite bird? If I had to pick a bird, which I don't really know, I guess hummingbird. I like hummingbirds. They're nice. Another two-parter question for Burt. What is a game from your childhood that you would like to see a remaster or port? Um, I feel pretty old for saying this, but like back in my day, I grew up with like really old games like uh Super Mario World, Mario Bros, like the old stuff. And I also grew up with like the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. Um I know there's like a lot of games I used to play. Like I used to play like Ratchet and Clank, and that was really fun. And I did see that Ratchet and Clank a few years ago got like a new game, which I'm really happy about. It's a really good game. Um, but a game that I grew up playing and I loved as a child. That not a lot of people have heard about it. It's called Jax. Well, it's just called Jax, but everyone calls it Jack and Daxter. It's like I think it's JACX, and there has not been a game from that franchise in so long, and I would love to see like a remastered version or like even a new game, anything. I did see, however, that I got a PlayStation 5 and I saw that you can buy them. So I think that when I finish recording, I'm gonna go replay the series and relive childhood. But yeah, Jack and Daxter for sure. For Dead Revolution, how did you get your name?
I actually kind of didn't really pick my name, so I kind of just joined in the when Burt Evolution was doing his little stuff. I kind of just joined in as the evil counterpart, and obviously we were trying to come up with like an evil counterpart, and that's why I got like, kind of like the opposite color scheme going on. Um, and it was like, what can you make of evil about Burt Evolution? We can't really think of anything, so we were just like, Dead Revolution, content, done. And then yeah, it was that simple. Not really had to do much after that.
Next set of questions. For Bird Revolution, what is your top five favorite Pokemon? So I actually kind of like to make it a little more fair. I'm not gonna include like Eevee and all the evolutions or anything like that. I'm gonna keep it fair, and I can only do like one. So like if I say Eevee, that means Eevee and all of its evolutions. So we're just gonna go with that. I only got three, if that's the case, and that would be Eevee, Vulpix, and Shinx. I those are the three that I usually mainly run. I don't really use anything else. There are others that I like, but if I had to go for favorites, well, I guess if I have to pick one more, I say Zora, but I generally don't have a fifth one. I don't know. And for Dead Revolution, what is your favorite soda?
I like root beer because it got beer in the name. Actually, just tastes good, but beer's fun. I'm a rum drinker. You ever tried rum?
But why is the rum gone?
For Burt and Dead each, ever met any Pokemon that aren't EVs or evolutions? What were your relationships with them? I haven't. Well, I speak for both of us when I say this. We haven't really met any other ones. Well, I guess we have met one, but we can't bring him because I would have brought him, but he's out. He's doing college stuff right now, so we can't bring him in because he's away. But yeah, pretty much haven't met anyone else other than the EVs and evolutions of the community. To Burt Revolution, 2 questions. What kind of food do you like the most? I guess you're asking what food I like to eat. Um, Sugar. I like sweet stuff, like cakes, cookies, brownies. Like, obviously, who doesn't like that? I like if you're asking favorite foods, I don't actually no, I take that back. If you're asking favorite foods, I gotta say sloppy Joe. I love me a good sloppy Joe. What is the first time you played VR chat? I think I first started playing VR chat around 2021 near the end and truly picked it up during the very start of 2022. Next question is, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon? I'm I'm pretty basic. I don't got one. I don't have a favorite legendary or mythical. Editor, what about you? Do you have one? I'm just kidding, I don't care. I didn't no, okay, I didn't no I didn't mean to come I He'll be Next question. What would you do if the evolutions disappeared? And the next question being, what is your favorite genre of music and your favorite movie? Um, I grew up with country. Whenever I would like ride with my mom in the car, we would always listen to country music. Like even right now, like my backyard is literally a mountain. We got mountain lions and all that stuff. Um, I just have to say it's a mix between country, but as a gamer, I love video game music, and like that's basically it. As for the movies, editor, just right here, you know which movie is my favorite. Editor, the real movie, not that. Thank you. This is my real favorite movie. Okay, I recommend you go watch it if you haven't watched it already. Next question being, how do normal people think about stuff? That's a really good question. See, my friend, you assume me is normal. Me am not. Me am too normal of being. Editor, are you normal? You're over here this time. You're normally over there. Are you normal? Me am being. He know. How did you come up with your username is the next question. Um, to be honest, I didn't pick out my name. I'll just sum up this story just in a really short way. Um, my father, his name, for those of you that don't know, there was a really old console way back when called the Xbox 360. And that is where my dad and me would play games all the time, often Call of Duty or something. And he had the username Burt Revolution. And when we eventually got a PS4 and we started playing The Last of Us Factions, which by the way, Naughty Dog, bring back Factions, great game mode. He ended up giving the PlayStation to me as passing it down, and so his username basically passed along with me, so I myself became the new Burt Revolution. Followed up by, what is your favorite evolution? Vaporeon is my favorite, and before some of you think that, no, that is not the reason. Is my reason stupid? Yes. Do I care? No. I am someone who likes tails. If you couldn't already tell by, you know, all around me. Anyways, Vaporeon has the longest tail. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but Flareon has the floofiest tail. Well, no, it's not about floofy. I like the size, I like the length. That's like me. Like I like long, big tails on my avatars. So that's why I like Vaporeon. Again, is it stupid? Yes. I don't care. Fight me. The next question being world domination. I'm sorry.
Someone say world domination.